In this video, I want to talk about the unseen cost for a free-to-play player to compete in Sunset Arena. Now, firstly, I'm going to start with the rewards. So we all know that if you're top 5 in Sunset Arena, you're getting that daily gold key and life is good, and that over time will really help your account. But I need to point out that if you attempt to join Sunset Arena, if you get involved in the arms race that is Sunset Arena, then you are also looking at, if it doesn't work out, that you're looking at daily silver keys. And really, a silver key is not going to impact your account in the same way as a gold key because of the restricted prizes that it has. But trying to compete in Sunset Arena will change how your account looks, and you need to be aware of this if you get involved. So the first thing that you'll notice is instead of spending your epic heads in the commanders that you want, you'll be forced to spread them because, as I said, you're into an arms race. If I have Joan 5111, then you need Joan 5111, and eventually I'll have Joan expertise and you'll need to keep up, or your team will struggle to keep up and get that daily gold key. Another commander that this will affect is the British legendary that you get here in the medal shop. So you'll be forced to get it to 511 as quickly as possible because it's a huge part of the arena's attack and debuff, and to not have it is a huge problem for you. So instead of buying early legendary gold stars, you will of course be having to spend on these sculptures here, which is not the best investment for your medal coin, as you will eventually get her 511 from the free chests. From these free chests that you get early, throughout the expedition. The next way it's going to affect your account is you will find that you will need to rush to City Hall 22, which is no mean feat for a free-to-play player. I mean, I'm not too sure when I got it on my last jump, but it is a struggle to get to 22 as free-to-play and to get there early as well, so you get that 5th March, or again, it's going to be very hard to compete if you don't get to level 22 quickly, but you'll be using speed ups which you could use later in the game when you have more buffs, and you'd get a better return on those speed ups, but you'll be using them to get to level 22 early, which actually in the long term can hurt your account, especially if you don't then get those daily gold keys to make up for your expenditure. We're also, though, as a free-to-play player, you're also going to be short on epic gold stars. So instead of getting 4 epic heroes to lead your marches, you'll find that you'll need to rely on at least 1 green and 1 blue in the early days of Sunset. So you can see here I don't use them anymore, but I used Markswoman and I used Constance here because in the early days I needed high level commanders for those extra numbers of troops, but I didn't have the epic gold stars to get the epic commanders where I needed to them. All above level 40 really is what you need, so it will change how you spend experience points, because now this is just totally wasted XP that's sitting in Markswoman, for an example. It's also going to change your account in that the way you spend gold. So instead of using your gold for research, you'll find that you need every one of your marches to be fully equipped. So you'll be spending gold in the blacksmiths that should be used for research. If you have extra farms, this won't affect you, but this can affect your account. You also now need to understand that there's a huge amount of luck in Sunset Arena, where if I've been in Dead Kingdoms where I could get top 5 easy, but in a kingdom that has a larger number of whales, getting top 5 becomes very difficult unless the whale is very inexperienced. Sometimes with just brute force, there's nothing you can do and they will beat you. You also need to understand that sometimes there might be people who are working together in Sunset where they agree not to attack each other, where then if they hit you 4 times, you only need 1 player that can beat you, and if they hit you 4 times, then that's you out for the day and maybe even the week. You also need gold key luck. As you say, you need the commanders to be dropping from these gold keys that you're getting to keep up in the arms race. For example, once you've got, it's not enough that this guy is 5111 the first week, that will help you, but soon you'll need him 5-5. So you need that the the gold keys that you are getting to help you. But again, this is based on luck. Sometimes also, let's say if you use Matilda, who's very powerful because of the imbalance of her third skill. Where is she? You then need to land the heads that you are spending in her third skill. This is luck, where if they land in the second skill, it's completely wasted. First skill is not terrible, but then I say it's a matter of luck, and you say you could be increasing her gathering ability when really you want to increase the siege and defense health, but it's a matter of luck if you get them there. Again, with the fourth skill on the archer commander here, landing them here instead of here is luck. So there's lots of things that are out of your control. So I really just wanted to make this video just as a warning. Yes, the rewards are fantastic for keeping top 5 Sunset, but I just want to warn you how this will change your account, change how you have to play, force you to rush, force you into an arms race. And remember, that arms race is no joke. So once everyone else has Richard at least 5111, you then have to get Richard 5111. And if you then wanted to spend those gems on YSG, you've been forced to spend them on Richard because his AoE debuff is too important not to have in your arena team. And eventually, commanders, if you spend, let's say you spend XP in Boudica or Lohar, which is not unusual because they are peacekeeping gatherers and they sometimes will go ahead on their level very easily, but eventually using them in your arena team will be a weakness because they're not up to scratch. So please just keep these in mind if you decide that you're going to go for Sunset Arena as a free-to-play player. Let's say the rewards are brilliant, but maybe only for the few. Let's say make sure you've got the right circumstances to go for it in Arena. Maybe a quieter kingdom, not many whales, or you can in some way manipulate the top 5. Thanks for watching.